John Fisher, owner of the Athletics, basically came with one kind of banner cry, rallying cry, if you will. We are Vegas's team. That's what he was saying. We are Vegas's team. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. And for me, exceptionally juicy. We knew this man had turned his back on Oakland a long time ago. We knew that he was cheap. We knew that he was borrowing money against money he'd already had borrowed. We knew that he was running deals into the ground, selling off guys every chance he got, failing to put a winning product on the team as often as he could possibly manage to. And now we get this gem. During this ceremony, during the press conference for the breaking ground, he said, quote, "We are a local team," quote, "and we want to start from the youngest of fans." They had a bunch of little leaguers there. "We want to start from the youngest of fans because if you can get the kids, you can get their parents. It takes less time than you think. What really takes time is to have a winner." How long were you in Oakland? How long were you in control of this organization in Oakland, where you assumed a fan base, where you walked into loyalty, where you were gifted an entire city, an extended family of supporters, of hopers and dreamers, of people who've been fans of the A's forever, who are raising new A's fans, who are coming to the ballpark every day, who are excited to bring their kids to the ballpark every single day. You're going to tell me that it takes less time than you think to build these kids into A's fans. And the really hard part is to build a winner. Are you kidding me? You're going to sit there, you're going to say that with your old fan base who have all the way given up on you, largely, and if they haven't, they ought to, after hearing this. You're going to say that? Man, we want to start from the youngest possible fans, because if you can get the kids, you can get their parents. What a smarmy, predatory, like, tobacco selling to the third row next to the bubblegum kind of freaking statement is that? You sleazeball. Ugh. That's not even saying the quiet part out loud. That's just disgusting. And you've got thousands and thousands and generations of fans that you literally left behind because you were not motivated enough to get any of the deals done that were presented to you, that were possible. Nope, I'm not buying it, John Fisher. And honestly, if it weren't for the fact that the A's are going to move to Vegas, they're going to be there for a gazillion years. If it weren't for that fact, I would pray that nobody shows up to support this man until the team moves away, or sells him, I mean. And they should sell him. I don't know how that would happen. Sell him. Until he sells the team and we can move on from this just giant fiasco. But that's never going to happen because he's going to make $1 billion being in Vegas. And he's going to generate new fans, which is great for the game of baseball. And so once again, here we have a guy who is worthy of about as little as possible in terms of love and loyalty from a fan base. And then he will just automatically, by default, because of the nature of the deal he has made, he will build new fans. They will give him lots of money. And he is going to roll in his coins like Scrooge McDuck all the way till he freaking dies. That's what's going to happen. And it's just so upsetting. What a dirtbag. All right. Sorry, Oakland fans. I don't know. You can't really roll over and be San Francisco fans all the way, can you? So now I guess all you're begging for is Portland to get a baseball team. What else are you going to do? If you're an A's fan and you are feeling as betrayed as I think you ought to be, and as I've heard you are, then I want to hear from you too. Get in the comments and let me know. Because how are you reacting to this statement? Unbelievable. This freaking guy. All right. I'm going to move on.